Welcome back, gang. Today we're going to do the other Scooby Doo set that I didn't get around to doing a couple weeks ago. Here is the set from BAM with the instruction booklets. There's Scooby. So this is... Woo! Careful. I'm gonna miss stuff up here. This is the one from BAM that I got. Bricks and minifigs. This is the one I already had in its case. So I'm gonna do a couple different things here today. I want to double check that and make sure one is complete. So I think first and foremost, we're going to go through them kind of like I did with the Mummy set. Double check that, correct pieces, no cracks, no real noticeable nicks or scratches, and make one completely complete. Then, once I'm done with that, whichever one is left, depending on how I feel, how long it takes to do this, because this is a bigger set, I'm going to see about building it backwards and seeing what I think about doubling up, because I think it would be cool. I just don't know how the roof would work. But I'm gonna see about it. And then if I don't like it, I can take it apart and put it back the way it is and just sell it and get rid of the pieces I don't need. I don't know though, in the doubling up, what I'm going to do about this staircase that goes on the side here. This whole roof piece up here, which I have to take off for looking at them anyway, so I'm going to do it very carefully. As you can tell from the underside, besides that piece that moves, that plate down there is a whole circular tile with a hole in the middle for the trap door. There's no way I can double this up. More than likely what's going to end up happening is the same as the Mummy set. We will make one completely complete with all the correct pieces and no cracks or breakage, hopefully. And then just have to get rid of the other one. I just would like to take the lighthouse and turn it around and put it next to it just to see it for once. But more than likely, with the limited pieces for the roof, it probably will not actually happen. But we can at least see what it would look like. So, first and foremost, I'm gonna get this out of here. Oh my goodness. Come on. Here we go. This is already covered in like fingerprints. I'm gonna have to like dust it. Polish it all off. Now, unlike the Mummy set that I had, it's over there, don't fall off. Unlike the Mummy set that I did a couple weeks ago, where both of them were like pretty much complete besides a couple pieces, and I didn't really have to alternate pieces between them. There will have to be at least a few of these that I'll have to alternate between. I know for sure this one has the wrong roof piece. This one has the correct roof piece. This one over here has a few different pieces than what should be on it. And then turn it around. This one that I already have has the gear for making that front part move, whereas this one over here is missing that gear. So I will have to do some like reconstructive stuff to some of it. We'll make sure we get the pieces with the good printing and just make it look all nice and put together correctly. We will follow the instructions. That's a good thing. That we have the instructions. So this one's going to take me a minute. So we're going to time lapse it. So I hope you all enjoy me looking like I'm doing this really fast, when really it's probably going to take me an hour or so to do. So, see you on the other side. Okay, so I got them all separated out. There was quite a bit of crackage on some of the pieces from the one I already had, so I just switched them out. So there are a lot of pieces that did get switched around. There are some of them that the stickers were better on others. So this one, unlike the Mummy one, did get a lot more switched around than the Mummy one did. But here is the lighthouse. I'm not going to say completed lighthouse because I wanted to experiment, and I don't like it. I just wanted to show you guys. So just taking the lighthouse in and of itself off of the other base and then attaching it back here makes it too wide, really. Don't like it. Also, roof is way off, wouldn't even work. So while it was a neat idea, I'm gonna leave the Scooby Doo set the way it's supposed to be. These are the extra pieces right here. These green pieces are actually mine that I had put onto the lighthouse I already had, so I can take those back. This is a map piece, but it is not for this set. It's actually for the Mummy set, because the Mummy I had bought the first time came with 2 maps. Then the hamburger, it is supposed to be in this set. This one's badly scratched up, so I may switch it out for another hamburger from the Mummy set. An extra flipper, and then I don't know where this is supposed to be at all. Over here, we have all the things that have been elected to go back with this. And over here we have all the things elected to be displayed with this one. So, as you saw in the time-lapse video, I went through all of these lovely fics. And we did have a little bit of wear on one of the faces, but then we also came across this little problem. We have 2 sitting Scoobies here. You would think, oh, they belong to these sets. This one does not. This one has the goggles over his eyes. This one belongs to the plain set. This one has the chattering teeth. This one belongs to this set. I did switch out the headpieces though, because the one that had the chattering teeth, there's a little bit of wear on a couple of his spots on like the shoulder area. So I just switched the heads because they can just pop right off. So this one is not the correct piece. I may see if the one I have is better or worse before I like put this with this one to be sold. But we do have a good little Scooby here. I believe it was Daphne, I almost said Velma. There's Daphne who had a little bit of kind of like a line wear on her lip, but it was on the alternate face that's not showing, so it didn't really make a big difference, but I did go ahead and switch those. So, and then all the other figs were fine. All the other figs were fine. We do have 2 oars, but I do believe this one's actually mine. That was from my own personal collection, so I may be keeping that. Pretty sure this bar here was mine, so I'm probably going to be keeping that one. The box was mine, and that one didn't come with a box, so we're keeping the box. The box has the air tank in it. This one didn't come with the air tank, and it has 2 flippers in there. So definitely keeping that. This one has 2 flippers, and then there's an extra flipper that I'll probably put with it too. Here is a gold key. We're supposed to have 2 gold keys with the set, and this one only has 1, so I'm probably going to keep this one, at least as a backup. We do have doggy bone. I'm going to probably keep the doggy bone because you're supposed to have 2 and there's only 1. Treasure chest. They are the same because I supplied one of them and then the other one came with BAM. So I probably will be keeping both of the treasure chests as well because the one that was in my lighthouse was my personal treasure chest from my own collection. So I could put that back with what it was supposed to be put with. We do have skis. I believe these skis were mine too, but I could probably let those go because I see no other reason to have the skis. Trident. This trident is the one that's supposed to come with this set. It has a slightly different molding, whereas this one doesn't have the same molding, and it has some like wear on the handle, so I will probably be getting rid of that trident. I did scoop you guys out a little bit. Took a good look at both of these boats. Mainly looking for cracked pieces because I know there was some cracked pieces in the one I had, and then looking at sticker application. So overall, pretty well. I did switch out this front sticker piece here. The one was, they're both misaligned, kind of angled a little bit, but the one is like real sticky all around it. And then there was one slope piece that had a small crack in it. I did switch out another 2x2 piece with the sticker on it because it was once again very misaligned and dirty. Other than that, these have all of their pieces besides one boat has a black smooth piece instead of a clear smooth piece. And then as for the lighthouses, this one is now, with all of these pieces on this side, complete. So excited. We finally have a complete lighthouse. It has the correct map. It's already inside of here. And then we double checked everything else. So, this one is complete. We have everything here, or in this little pile here. So what this one is missing or has substituted pieces. The one that I recently got from BAM had a white rod going up through this instead of a black one. Also has a like dark brown instead of dark orange light here instead of the light orange light. It had the correct map, so we took it for that one. It had the correct roof piece, so now this one has the dark gray one that I didn't really care for. For some reason, the one I got from BAM had this extra little orange piece up there that we don't need, but so I'm just going to put it back onto this one. It's missing a piece inside of here that's supposed to hold this up, but there is something in there holding it up, so it still works. We are missing the door from down here. There's a substitution here. There's supposed to be a 2x2 brick, circular brick. Like this one over here has a 2x2 circular brick. This one has a 2x2 circular tile instead of a brick plate, sorry. And then while the moving function here does work and has the front part all of its pieces, the back part is missing some of its pieces. So as you can tell right off, because big brown piece here. There's supposed to be actually 2 black gears, a small one and a big one, and then a brown plate there with a sticker on it for you to twist and get this to open. This one does not have that. The rod does stick out, but there's no gear there to twist it by. We did switch out a couple of like the sticker plates, like these wood planks have stickers. A couple of them were badly misaligned, so then we switched out for the correct one. If I remember correctly, there wasn't really anything mainly wrong with the like rockwork plate. I do think there was like one light stone gray rockwork plate that was really, really dirty, so we did switch that out. There was a lot of bricks in here that were kind of like dirty looking or whatever, so they got switched out. A couple of these circular, well, not circular, they're curves up here in the front to give this nice little curved texture here. A couple of these are cracked, so we put the good ones on this one and have some of the cracked ones over here. There's a cracked, I believe it's a 1x4 brown plate, but it doesn't really hold anything together. It's for you to sit something on top of, so it doesn't really bother it. For the first lighthouse I had, didn't have a spider web or a spider. I bought one. The one I bought is the correct spider for the set, and spider web, obviously. The one that I just got had this spider web and spider on it. I was like, oh cool, it'll be the original spider. Spider web is correct. The spider is not. And this is a spider I've never seen before. I believe it's Lego, but I honestly cannot tell. And I don't know how well you guys can see it. I'll try and bring it closer to you because it's so tiny. Hold on. So first off, this is what the spider is supposed to look like. It's a black with a little cross on it, so it's supposed to be kind of like a black widow. Oop, every time I keep hitting that. This is a spider that came with the other one. It is a just all black one. It's very big. But I can't really see where it says if it's Lego or not. There's like printing right there, but it's so tiny. I can't really tell if it says it's Lego. So I'm gonna look into that. See. So we're gonna do that. And then we gotta put Scooby in the boat. It's beautiful and it's complete. Another thing complete. Let's go put it on my shelf. And there it is on the shelf with the others. So now this means all of these are complete except for the tree that goes with the mystery machine. But that is okay. Maybe someday I'll find the tree completed. But there we go. I accidentally forgot the hamburger, so I had to add it in at the last second. But now all of it is there on the shelf. We have the mansion with the mummy, the plane, the lighthouse, the entire gang, the dimension set, and then the machine is complete, but not the tree. But there it all is. Now I just need the poly bag, which I did find. I ordered it, so it should be coming soon. I hope you all enjoyed this little finally completed Scooby Doo Lighthouse mission we went on. Go build Lego, let God. Bye everybody. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Like my little Scooby Doo pumpkin that I made? I think it turned out pretty nice. Some pieces are starting to bend in, but that's because it's withering. Such as this guy. but that's okay. That's why Shaggy's being held up with a toothpick.